Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get started.
I have thought a lot in the last 24 hours.
Time to get your weekly sports fix.
By the skin of their teeth, they lost.
Then you can just ride it the whole thing.
With Stix.
You want to fire up? You know who already went down in the World Cup today?
That story.
That is kicking the red, white, and blue. The Stripes are no longer participating for that World Cup trophy.
No, I mean,
you want to say? That was frustrating, homie. That was I got excited. They had the opportunities there at the beginning and didn't convert. Pulisic had that one right off the beginning where he was 1-on-1 and he got the shot blocked, and then in the second half they came out firing. They got that one lucky bounce that actually went their way. But before that, the 2 goals they gave up before that, I don't know what it is, but it just seems like remember I was talking about last year with the Kraken, how the team just seemed a little slower and not as finessed as the other team. From what I saw from the Netherlands today, and I'm no soccer aficionado, but from what I can tell, when you get the ball and you're in the Netherlands, you get that ball inside the box and you're the Netherlands, you're as cool as a cucumber and you play footsies and pass that thing back and forth to the guy that's 2 feet away from you and then get it right back. And then it's in the net. And when the USA tried that, they were just turning it over.
So you remember I told you that after game 1 offline, and we texting back and forth, and I said, man, I don't know why. I don't understand this. I'm going to try to watch this soccer shit, and we watching against England. And I'm going, why does England look like they know what they're doing?
Right.
It really looked like it was like moves happening. I felt like I was watching Phil Jackson, the Lakers, and the triangle offense. It looked like it was shit going on.
100%.
And on the other side, I did not see that. So clearly, like we said, Freddie Adu is not walking through the tunnel. Okay, Landon Donovan is not walking through the tunnel right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, Alexi Lawless
is not walking. I was going to get you. I tried to dig deeper in my head. I came up with a woman's name. I was going to say Brandy Chastain. Brandy Chastain with no shirt on is not coming through the tunnel for these dudes right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but they had it. I want to go back to the beginning real quick because I don't want to talk about the demise so much because, you know, I love the narrative. Look at the pool, how we started off with in pool play. I love who we was with. Oh, big time 1776 beef against England and Wales. Okay. And then they'll throw us Iran. And I ran so far away. Okay. And then what happens is these dudes get over there and situations is messed up. We talked about the conditions over there. The conditions of what's going on in Qatar and all of that with staying, hanging out, villaging, and the whole chilling part of being a fan is all fucked up over there. Okay. We know all of that. But then us being, well, not us. Them, you know what I'm saying? Just U.S. soccer folks go over there and start some drama with Iran, and then we end up having to play them, which was great. I love the beef and the going on, even though the players don't give a shit about none of that. It's the narrative and the stories that's built up with some of this stuff, and that's why I love global competition, because it's not necessarily, you know, these dudes that really give a shit about some BS, phony political junk that people are talking about. They don't. They're playing a game and they hug each other after the game is done. But if you look at the, you know, I'm saying some of the ramifications with all of this stuff, man, it's got to be crazy. And then what happened? Did you see after the first game, did you remember how much hype was over a tie? Like they did something. I don't know. I'm trying to understand this sport. And that's why I was texting you all through this thing going, what the fuck?
Play?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the pool play, you obviously don't get a loss, but you don't get a win. And then
but you didn't allow them to score
differential or whatever.
Right.
And so I don't know what, obviously a tie is better than a loss, but you still have to score goals. And the U.S. didn't score goals.
They was pumped up.
One goal in the first game and then ended in a tie with Wales, and they scored one against. No, they didn't score any against England, right? Or was it 1-1?
Right. The 0-0 was England.
Yeah.
And that's
they got the one against Iran.
It was a lot of hype, and you know how every time there's stuff like that, the United States is going to get hyped up, man. But I think that the expectation, why are we getting hyped up? We didn't send our best athletes over there. LeBron ain't going over there. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Donald's not going over there. These are not even the best soccer players that we have to offer. We don't need. Why are we pumped up about soccer? I mean, the best athletes don't play soccer.
They do now because they've been working on this team, so they got 4 more years to get these professionals to get all on board. And don't you think? I mean, when they play all over the world, it's again, you're not really playing with your teammates at the same time, so it's kind of where you only have a few months for that. Well, right. I mean, you still have friendlies throughout the year, but they don't bring the same team and they, all that stuff. It's crazy. You know how soccer is. Have all these different things. It's all crazy. You don't get a lot of teammate work. And that's kind of one of those things when it brings back to when you were talking about the like a actual set, like game plan, strategy, offensive minded performances or whatever.
Yeah.
Like watching Phil Jackson move the ball around, run the wing T and the triangle and all that, right? But like exactly like that. It looks like sometimes they were lost in a couple play positions where they could do it. And then again, why do all the teams do this? Every single game I've watched, I've watched at least 3 or 4 different ones, not counting the US.
Go.
Every single team does this. They play dick around for the first 70 minutes, slap dick with each other. And then all of a sudden, now they need to, we got 10 minutes left. So let's shoot the ball over their head and just run and get it.
Right.
Why can't it be more offensive minded and like that throughout the game to get more opportunities? Or get the ball to the corner, which, you obviously know when you get the ball to the right side or the left side, you always shoot it to the middle and hope for a header or if you're good, like the Netherlands, evidently the ball just kind of squeezes through all the defenders of the U.S. and then they just get a line drive shot off their right or left foot into the back of the net. But my point being is that it seems like there's a lot more opportunities when you're playing slapdick back and forth and then kick it back out and then kick it all the way back to the goalie and then kick it to the other side and then go back around and, take 3, 4, 5 minutes off the clock. And then the Netherlands did that at the beginning of the game today for reference. And then they did it after they scored. And I'm like, all right, well, someone go in there and give them a slide tackle and get a yellow card and tell them, hey, this is what we're playing right now. We're going to be doing something right here. So it's wild to me, homie. It is wild. You're right. It's a little different. But like I said, I'm a very novice soccer guy, and I'll pretty much only watch the World Cup, and then I'll watch some Sounders games here and there. But I am no means a soccer aficionado.
Well, shout out to your homie Bumfries and the Dutch tapping that ass. But back to what you were originally saying, though, and I think that's something that I've heard before. It's the same. It's the Messi problem. Messi's dope, but he don't play with Argentina like that enough to where they have the chemistry. And it's the same dream team basketball analogy too, where these dudes don't necessarily play with each other until the dream team started saying, hey, we're going to hold practices and leading up to Olympics and stuff like that instead of turning them into all-star games. And that might be a little bit of what this is. And they need to revamp the U.S. Soccer, setup or whatever. But like I said, when I was watching this, man, it's just so crazy, man. Just watching soccer and trying to get into it for real every time. Like you said, I do the same thing. Every time World Cup rolls around, I try to get into it every time. And then I run into the same shit that I keep recognizing that is always foreign to me. Soccer rules are shit. I mean, this dude just kicked me in the back of my damn leg, and I have to, and I'm really hurt. Okay. Now, I ain't even talking about
how many times are you really hurt?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about the actors, though, because that's a part of the game. Now, this is the one game where flopping is a part of the situation. But this dude really just spiked the shit out of the back of my calf. And I'm rolling around over here. And everybody just kicking the ball right past my head as they going back and forth while I'm writhing in pain. Ain't no injury sub, ain't no timeout. They don't give a shit. You better rub some dirt on it. And we got to keep this clock moving because these people in here been yelling for 90 minutes straight, and we got to get them the hell out of here before they start a damn riot because it's happened before.
Add time.
And then that ain't okay. Then that's another thing. The time ain't even the time.
No.
What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And then look, they say, "Oh, we're gonna add on 3 more minutes."
Yeah, because dude was laying on the ground for 2.5.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that. The 3 minutes don't even got a clock.
No,
it's just whenever dudes say. And
it's on his watch.
Hey, okay, I feel that. But the dudes is out here really hustling. They really hustling and trying to get this goal. They don't know how much fucking time they got left. And then all of a sudden, his leg is back like here, about to draw back. People start walking off.
Yep, it's all she wrote.
Fools just start walking off. And all of a sudden, it's just like half the people playing, it's half the people walking off, walking on. And nobody knows when the game is really over. I didn't even know when the game was really over. It said +9 at one time for USA in the overtime against Iran. Okay, I'm saying no. Was it the overtime against Iran?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
Or
yeah,
England. Yeah.
It was one of them. They had 9 minutes, and I'm sitting up here going, "Okay, 9 minutes." That damn thing didn't go 9 minutes. He was like, "Nah, they ain't out here. They ain't trying to win. Fuck it."
The clock was still rolling, so the clock that we can see still rolls, but not the clock they see.
No, it said 90, and it stopped.
No, it did not.
Well, I don't know, but it said a +9 on the side, and nobody knew the difference. And that clock went on, and all of a sudden, people started walking around before 9 minutes. And I'm like, this is stupid. But anyway, hey, look, shout out to the Dutch, like I said, man. Shout out to Netherlands, Wederlands, and these other dudes is out here. It's major dudes still out here. Who's still out here? Ronaldo is still out here for Portugal. I thought dude was Spanish, to be honest with you. I didn't know he was Portuguese. Hey, I didn't know. I thought he was like Pau Gasol.
You already mentioned Messi, right?
Messi's still out here. They almost got pushed to the brink by the Saudi Arabians, you know what I'm saying? Because, how it is. He thought he was Diego Maradona. He scored another goal today on accident. It looked like it was accident. He don't look like he's dope to me. I don't know. I don't know about Messi. He does not look dope when he's playing to me. But go ahead. Who else is out here?
Only reason I know Harry Kane is from when he played for England that I saw his name on there. And I remember he's a big soccer guy. And then you got the only other person is Lewandowski from Poland or something. He's like tied Pele's record for most international goals. Shit. Yeah, like 77. I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who knows? Someone out there hit us up on Twitter and tell me how much of an idiot I am. But I know that he tied the record for that. Other than that, I really don't know, homie. That's all I got.
Well, all I know, man, if there's a phrase in every sport, there's always a phrase that is overly used. And now that I'm going to tell you, every World Cup game that you watch, this is all you will hear. Set pieces. Set pieces.
Step pieces.
Set pieces.
Explain.
Set pieces.
Set.
S-E-T.
Set pieces.
This is like saying bootleg. Watch the games. John Madden and the bootleg. Watch this damn thing. Oh my God. The Dutch are so great on set pieces. The English, they have to block the set pieces, and they work so hard on their set pieces. I done heard fucking set pieces so many damn times. I don't even know what a set piece is. I think that's the actual play. I think a set piece is the one time they actually run a play. But
that's exactly what you were talking about. Yep.
This is going to be your buzz term that I'm going to leave you. The homie's going to leave you with as you continue to watch the World Cup. Set pieces.
Well, to close out the World Cup, I have to give a shout out to the Saudi Arabian prince for buying the entire Saudi Arabian team Rolls-Royce Phantoms for beating Argentina.
Shout out to you. He ain't giving no money though.
Hey, you just buying them all cars and says, here you go.
They ain't got nobody to sell the car to if they wanted to get money. But shout out to him, though. I like that. Swag him out.
That was Sports Fix with Stix. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. If you want to join the show, use the hashtag StixandSports.
Winners don't make excuses.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.